First thing we're going to do is make sure the y is alone, which it is in this one. We're going to do one where the y isn't alone in a second. You can use your calculators if you need to graph that one. So like we said yesterday, you can put it in your calculator as a y equals, right? And you can just graph the y-intercept, which is -2. And then you graph your slope, which is down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, or up 1, left 1. Everybody get that?
And how is it down 1 over 1?
Because your slope here is a -1 over 1. It's -1x, right?
Right.
Or 1 over -1. Those are the two ways to express a -1 slope. So you can go either direction. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to connect them with a dotted line, because this one is a dotted line. And I'm going to use my ruler because I'm really bad at this on the screen. And I'm going to go dot, 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 dot. And put arrows on the ends. And kind of go all the way through your whole graph when you're doing your homework so we can really see where the intersection happens. This line, this first line that we're doing here, is greater than. So we have to decide where we're going to shade that line. Where is y greater? Look at the y-axis. Where are the numbers bigger? Up above or down below? Above. So really carefully take the red pen and just kind of put lines like this all the way above that line. And when you do it with your colored pencils, you're going to be doing that too. Just just do some lines like that. The next line I'm going to turn to blue, and you guys are too. You're going to plot the 2, which is the y-intercept, and then you plot your slope. Your slope is what? 3 over 1, right?
Right.
So you're going to go up 3 over 1, up 3 over 1, up 3 over 1, and let's go there too. And then you're going to go down 3, left 1, down 3, left 1, down 3, left 1, and down 3, left 1 to continue. And this is going to be a solid line. So go ahead and draw your solid line.
The black one?
Blue. Use the blue on this one. And this is going to be a solid line like that. And you're going to put the 2 arrows in. And I'm going to be looking for dotted and solid and where it's shaded, okay? Here it says that y is less than or equal to, so we already put the solid line for the less than and equal to. Where do we shade, above or below the line? If it's less than or equal to? Below. So what I like to do is just do my blue, like that. And wherever there's plaid, that is the solution.
And where do you put the blue again?
So now we have y is less than 1. You're going to think about with an equal sign. What does the graph of y equal 1 look like? What does it look like? Y equals 1. Is it horizontal or vertical?
Vertical. Horizontal.
It is horizontal. And it's horizontal at y equals 1, right here. So it goes across like this.
Oh, I see.
All right? All those points have a y value of 1 if you really look at the points. And are we going to do a dotted line or a solid line?
Dotted.
Dotted line.
What color should this be?
Just pick one, blue or red. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to put a dotted line. Now, where am I going to shade, above or below? If it's less than?
Below.
Below the line. So I'm going to shade like that. Everybody get that? So we're done with the first one. If I were to do a chart for y is equal to 1 and I have x and y, no matter what x is, y is equal to 1, right?
Right.
And all those points have a y value of 1. How do you plot that? 1, 1 is right there. -1 is right there. 0, 1 is right there. They're on a horizontal line.
Right.
If you ever forget which way the x and the y go, you cannot put an x equal a number in your calculator, but you can put y equals a number. And you can see how it's graphed on your calculator, that it's horizontal, so you'll know the x is vertical, okay? You can't see it. I want the calculator to add an x equals screen. It would really help in a lot of my classes that I do, but it's not there yet. How would we graph x is equal to 3? Where would it be? It would be a vertical at 3.
Right.
So that's going to be a solid line. So we're just going to go right up here like this, and that's a solid line. And where am I going to shade? Where is x greater? To the right of that line or to the left of that line? To which side? Which side is x bigger?
Right.
The right of that line, right? So we're going to put those lines like this way. And where is it plaid? Just in that little space down there at the bottom. What does that mean? It means if I pick a point in this space down here, and let me pick this point right here. What is the coordinates for that point right there? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, -1, right? Is the x bigger than 3? And is the y less than 1?
Yeah.
That point meets the requirements of both equations. That's why it's in the plaid section. If I were to pick a point up here, that would only meet the requirements of the second equation. And if I were to pick a point over here, it would only meet the requirements of the first equation, okay? Because that's where the black and the green are alone. The first equation is already as simplified as it's going to be, and we just learned how to do that. Where is that line going to be, and is it going to be dotted or solid?
For x.
Uh-huh.
It's going to be dotted.
It's going to be a dotted line, and its x is greater than -2.
So you do -1.
So we're going to do here at -2, a dotted line. And where is x greater? To the right or to the left of that line?
To the right.
To the right. So we're going to do that. Okay. And on the second one, it's not quite ready to do, so we have to leave the y alone. In order to do that, we're going to divide by 2, and we get y is greater than or equal 3/2 x plus 3. So now we're going to graph that, and we're going to go to the other pen, and we're going to go to the y-intercept is 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to go up 3 over 2, up 3 over 2, up 3 over 2. That doesn't look right. Up 3 over 2. Then you can go down 3, left 2, down 3, left 2, down 3, left 2, and down 3. And this is going to be a solid line. So we're going to put a solid through there. And I'll stop until we decide where to shade. So where is y greater than or equal to? Is it above the line or below the line? Above. So there's not plaid yet, but we're getting there. Now the plaid begins. So the answer is going to be in this little triangle up here, right here. That's where the answer is going to be, but you're going to give me that as the answer, okay?